Today I'm going to be making one of the simplest, most delightful coconut cookies you can eat. It is the simple, humble coconut macaroon. I never used to like coconut when I was a kid, even into my 20s. Coconut just did not do it for me in any form. I've grown, I've changed. I love coconut now. Such a simple recipe. There's 5 ingredients. One of those ingredients is a pinch of salt, so it's barely even an ingredient. So what I've got here is I've got 1 large egg. I need to separate the yolk from the white because I just need the egg white. It really is as simple as just cracking the egg, super careful, putting the egg yolk back and forth in the shell. So the first step is to grab yourself a bowl, medium to large. I always like to have a slightly larger bowl than I need. Otherwise you can have dough and bits and pieces falling out the side of your bowl. If you got a bigger bowl, go for it. Just use the bigger bowl. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to whisk together this egg white and a pinch of salt, which I have right here. So what you want to do with Maldon salt, because it's flaked, you actually just want to crush it between your fingers. That's probably a pinchy enough pinch. I'm just going to whisk this for about 2 minutes until it's nice and frothy. It's really nice about not having to use a mixer sometimes. That's what I love about these super simple recipes. And you get a little tiny bit of a workout at the same time. But it looks nice and frothy. So now I'm going to add 200 grams of sweetened condensed milk. The cans are usually 300 gram cans. You can just freeze the extra sweetened condensed milk into ice cube trays. And then you'll have a little bit of sweetened condensed milk on the ready if you need it. Like there's a Vietnamese coffee that you can make with sweetened condensed milk. So, you know, whenever I've got weird things in my freezer that I've just kind of like thrown in there, I always try and get creative with what I can do with them. So that's 200 grams of sweetened condensed milk. Now I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Going to give that a really nice mix here. Looking good, it's smelling good. So now I'm just going to add 5 cups of unsweetened shredded coconut. And I'm just going to fold that in gently. You can see here, it's a good thing I have the larger bowl because it's quite a large quantity of coconut. What do you think there, Gus? Does this look good? We are going to put these on my prepared pans that I've just lined with parchment paper. You can also use a Silpat, silicone baking sheet. I'm just a big fan of parchment. It's pretty much all I use now, partly because I have a lifetime supply from when I was a baker in the professional sense. So why not use all the parchment? Don't be afraid to really give this a good stir. You can't really overmix these. All we're really wanting to do is make sure that we've coated all of the coconut with the sweet mixture. And I think we have. So that right there is what that looks like. It smells just like a tropical vacation in a bowl. So now we are ready to put these on the cookie sheet. So it's just forming a bit of a loose ball, just doing a few rotations just like that, and putting it on the cookie sheet. And then you're just using your fingers just to sort of form it into a little bit of a haystack sort of shape. Get a little spoonful, just sort of compress it a tiny bit in your hand, make a very, very loose ball, transfer it over to the cookie sheet, and then using your fingers, you're just kind of mounding it a little bit. So you can put them about 1 inch apart on the cookie sheet because they don't really spread out very much. Just using your fingers, you're kind of using your pinchy fingers, and you're just kind of pinching down, not pinching, but more just like forming with your fingers. And you know, this is a rustic cookie. It's really not meant to look perfect in any way, shape, or form. I'm going to pop them into a 300-degree oven for about 20 minutes. So my beautiful coconut macaroons have come out of the oven. As you can see, they're golden on the bottom, they're pale on the tops. They smell amazing. I cannot wait to try these. Absolutely delicious. It's like a pillow in your mouth. If you want to try this recipe for yourself, head on over to bakewithmetv.com. The recipe will be posted there, and give these a try. They are just a beautiful, rustic, simple cookie. And really, you can throw them together in like half an hour. So easy peasy, such a great little recipe. Cheers, everyone, and have a great day. Those are delicious.